Saturday, 9th October, Saturday morning. Got up, prepared some good old coffee, and then I got some rice and chicken for the trail. This is pretty good. It not only fills you up, but it's also very tasty. It's one of the best things Gigi's found out that I've adopted to now. That's it. All right. So today we plan to hit the Red Tail to Columbine Loop. This is a beautiful trail, as we hear it, near the Oakland area. It connects the San Leandro Reservoir to Lake Chabot. And the whole trail is in the Chabot Regional Park. So you get to see the best of both the lake and the reservoir, and then the forest or the reserve in between. The weather is slated to be pretty well. It's going to be a maximum of 72 degrees Fahrenheit. It goes up to an elevation of 1,240 feet during this hiking. It's an 8.3 mile loop, so the weather holding up, it's going to be pretty good. And the best thing is this is the onset of the fall weather. So last weekend was a little bit on the hotter side. The week was very hot, and then towards the fag end of the week, it was turning out to be very pleasant. So right now it's very good weather. A little bit on the colder side, but that's really what you want when you start hitting the trail. You'll start warming up as soon as you start your brisk walks. So really looking forward to it. It's about a 45 minutes drive from here. We'll take 101 down south and then hit Highway 92 to cross the waters, and then go on to the other side towards Oakland. Let's hit the road.
So the clouds take different shapes, right?
We're on the 92 highway, crossing the wave waters. It's the ocean underneath, from one side to the other, from the San Francisco Bay Area to Oakland area. You can see it's a beautiful long drive crossing the ocean on the bridge.
I think that is like something they put there so that
we have to and will we have to like eat on the way?
No, if you finish eating now.
Okay.
So it's that time of the hike.
It's not. We didn't even start the hike.
I know. So that's the pre-hike time, where we're gonna eat the food.
We're not in preschool yet.
I know. We are gonna eat the food, have our fill, and then hit the trail.
And Rafi's sitting in the front
And
seat.
yeah, Rafi's sitting in the front seat with
Passengers.
Mama and Daddy.
Seat, yeah.
Yeah,
Front
they're
passenger seat.
ready, and it's yummy food, so Daddy is really salivating. Yeah. So, what do you want to say? How's the lunch or the brunch?
What?
It's 11 o'clock. We're having our fill.
So
It's
really
yummy food.
It's not really lunchtime, but we're still eating.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to eat while we're walking on the trail.
Yep, that's true. Let's eat our fill. In the parking lot, looks like it's a pretty beautiful day.
Run.
It's a little sunnier than I thought it was. Off we go. Fire danger today is extreme, so they're requesting us not to light anything. This is where the trail begins.
Oh, and it also says Red Tail Trail.
Oh.
Yep, they're not very pretty. They are dangerous and lethal. Rafi's leading the way, the compass director. Okay. So I think in about half a mile or so, we'll hit the bifurcation where it'll be close to the Chabot Lake, where we'll hit the bifurcation. And then we'll take the loop, hit San Leandro Reservoir, and the loop turns back, comes back to the lake, Chabot Lake. There's a bit of a downhill, and Rafi loves a downhill. Okay. Just make sure you don't touch any of the poison oak. Narrow trail, narrow pathway to walk. It's pretty. One-person trail, yeah. And there's a road on the side. You can see a car, but this is just the beginning. That's the road that leads to the campsite where people can take their trailers.
It said no camping.
No, they have a campsite here. And I think you'll have to hold Mama's hand to cross the road. Yeah. Hold Mama's hand, okay?
How can I be rude? In the middle of a hike.
Yeah.
I'm not a zebra.
We crossed over to the other side of the road where the trail continues. And you can see a lot of dead leaves, dry leaves fallen because of the onset of the fall season. And this weather is very special. It's not too cold, it's not very warm or hot. It's just the right weather. Perfect for a beautiful hiking day. Okay.
Canyon trail?
Yeah.
If we're going straight, it's the Deer Canyon trail. Like we are
I thought we were going to take the red tail, right?
Windy, this is the windy one, right? See?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking straight one is better when we are coming back.
Okay.
And going, then we'll take this windy one.
All right.
Okay?
That's what we'll do.
That's the plan.
That's the plan.
Okay.
And Rafi's already hit the trail hard.
Sure has to get.
We're a little ahead of Gigi.
Mommy! Come! Another bifurcation! Yup! There's a straight one and a reversed one. Come. See? This way is the
There's a lot
Deer
of
Canyon
information.
Trail, and this way is the Brandon Trail. I have a question.
Oh, Rafi on the right.
On the right hand side.
Yeah, let's stay there. Yeah.
Gatorade says it has zero sugar. Why does it give you so much energy if it doesn't have?
Because there's some salt electrolytes.
There is some sugar in it, but it's not like I don't know what kind of sugar they put in there, but there is sugar. That's why it's sweet.
Say hi, guys.
Hi.
Okay, so we might take a short pit stop right near the seat You need to open up Rafi's shoe and get a splinter out, which is gotten, sneaked in, and we'll take the spot. Look at this beautiful scenery. It's beautiful valley, and this place is riddled with eucalyptus trees. These are all eucalyptus, and there's this soft eucalyptus fragrance that we can actually smell. It's beautiful all along the way. It's a little stronger for Gigi. I don't get it as much today for some reason, but the eucalyptus smell. And let's take a closer look.
All right, let's go.
All right, Gigi and Rafi are ready, so off we go. To point out is because of this fall season, perhaps you can see that these eucalyptus trees are shedding a lot of the skin from their bark. So this trail, you can see there's a lot of this bark skin that's lying all around the trail. It's very pretty. It smells a bit of the eucalyptus fragrance, and we're enjoying it all along the pathway. Well, Gigi and Rafi has dashed off. Let's catch up. There they are. So the plan is to go all the way non-stop until we hit the San Leandro the reservoir, and we'll take a pit stop there, refuel ourselves, and might not be a bad time to take some aerial footage, and hopefully we're able to do so. We'll find a good spot to do so.
It's this way, right?
Okay.
I think so.
I think that's what the compass director has decided. So that's where we'll head.
And mommy has to look at the map and make sure. Otherwise,
You can hear the birds chirp. These are all beautiful eucalyptus trees all around. And we are 2.1 miles far into the trail. And as I mentioned, it's about 8.3 miles loop. So you're probably about halfway between the reservoir, the San Leandro Reservoir, and the Chabot Lake. Starting from the Chabot Lake towards the reservoir. So yeah, I mean, we just started, and I think we covered good ground in good time. This trail is very well constructed. There was a pipe or a tap for thirsty hikers or for some animals if they need some.
I think the Brandon Trail is this way and that way, and the other one is this way. The two rocks. You can check the map to see if you agree.
I agree. Good job, Rafi.
So Rafi has finally made us change course. He looked at his compass and has decided that we are going to take a bifurcation from the Brandon Trail. Yeah, that's what he says, and that's what we'll do. Obviously, all that has been rectified and verified by Gigi here using her app, and off we go.
Dot thing. So there is that animal in there. That is like a small thing.
I don't remember, but
Why do you want to bother?
looks like there is something.
Yeah.
Why do you even want to bother?
It's not over. But there is.
Rafi's excited about this climb down. Off he goes. So 3 miles into the hike, we have a beautiful campsite where they've set up tables and barbecue pits. So we're crossing that area. I think there is a bit of a restroom area as well, which is very nice of them to do for hikers. And in the middle of this hike, yeah, There we are. We're getting close to the reservoir, and there's another campsite, and you can see some campers in the far distance, and already having beautiful little tents in the distance. And all right, Rafi's found. Okay. So another second campsite. They provided these really useful. Hats off to the county or the park management for doing this. Really good, very clean restrooms, well maintained. Obviously there's no water, but these are the pits, but still well maintained. There's a lot of toilet rolls and everything. We'll get some wipes. That's the beautiful campsite. You can see people with you know, these little pretty tents, lots of food, and lots of day hikers. Some of them are backpacking, perhaps spend a couple of nights, but a lot of them just come in for a day, spend some time, and head back. There's a lookout ridge here. Okay, let's take a look at the lookout ridge.
I really got scared. I thought I crashed my toe somewhere.
Oh, that's where the lake is. That is where the lake is, a pretty lake. Actually, the reservoir. This is a scary looking place. Rafi, you have to stay behind a little, please.
Look at the lake.
Yeah, let's take a few moments and enjoy this beautiful lake. Look at how pretty it is.
Oh yeah, that is so pretty.
Looks like the Amazon.
It looks like Amazon. Say cheese, baby. Say cheese, daddy.
Hi.
Happy, good.
Everybody is posing for the shutters. Oh, there is a canoe, yeah.
Happy, just stand here. Go on this side. Can you take the hat off?
Breathtaking views.
How about this side? From this side.
It's a little bit of a steep climb down to get to the close to the waters. Trek down to the reservoir. I don't know how close we'll get to the reservoir, but it's a beautiful little trek from the lookout. It's hard to believe it's just about 45 minutes from home. Gigi likes it. It's a pretty reservoir. It's a dry stream.
That's fine. I don't know exactly. Rafi is the leader, leading the way. It's a beautiful spot. And the trail is surrounded by these shaded regions with this little creek-like dry creek down beneath near the trail. And it's a pretty winding path, but it's very pretty, beautiful. A lot of these fall trees shedding out leaves all around. Rafi is doing a pretty good climb. Easy peasy, mac and cheesy.
Rafi's doing an amazing job. Right, Rafi?
So Lake Chabot is about 4.5 miles from here, back. That was a steep climb, huge cardio. All of us exhausted. Just to give a glimpse of this is one of those smaller ones. This was followed by 3 more of these kind of steep ones. Rafi's entertaining us with jokes from the Wimpy Kid book that he's reading these days.
But then 3 teenagers.
Rafi's still not done with the jokes. He's been very entertaining and persistent about telling those Wimpy Kid jokes all along. Mama's not clearly listening to it, but she's just enjoying the fact that he's enjoying saying it. back to the trail.
Is it that way?
Right next to the reservoir. It was a very pretty scenic one. We took some aerial shots. We're happy.
I think we can go
And-
that way.
No, this way.
Is it?
Yep. You can hear the woodpeckers in the distance. It's knocking and knocking at those wood. I don't know if it's really the woodpecker, but some sort of bird or insect. Day hikers, groves of them. Alright, let's catch up to Gigi and Rafi. They're already having a good head start. Huge, massive eucalyptus trees. Very beautiful. Very smooth surfaces. Pretty typical of the eucalyptus. We're about 4 miles away from the destination. Right ahead, near the reservoir, here. Right ahead here is a campground. Yeah. Very scenic, very beautiful. Hills all around.
Is that
The
power
valley,
wall?
and there's this good water mass at the bottom. That's the reservoir. A little campsite here. People with tents. Very scenic, very beautiful place. Heavily wooded area. Very pleasant, beautiful, littered by these huge eucalyptus trees all around. Gigi's constantly looking at her map to make sure we're on the right path, because there are so many of these bifurcations all along, leading one and another to one another trails, and it's easy to get lost. But you know, the compass director and the map navigator is keeping us honest on our direction. Say hi, guys.
Hi.
Steep climb. Bit of a cardio. We're getting a little tired, but we're getting close. Rafi's getting a little tired, but Rafi's got a lot of energy left, right? Yeah. Every 100 feet seems like a mile now with this climb. But it's the campsites all around that's letting us to keep going. It's just beautiful. And a little bit here in the distance, you can see is another campsite. It's all downhill from here, and you can see all that way path down. Okay, started to
And then soon right now.
Oh, she's teaching first grade?
In our first assembly of third grade.
a lot of chit chatter. Everyone in high spirits because we are heading back now. Less than 3 miles, but still it's a good 3 miles.
Honest, Steve, Samantha Pan, and Amelia Benny.
Oh, 4 kids.
No, just 3. I'm just saying their last names.
So what is their name?
Another campsite. Oh, this place is infested with campsites. A little resting spot near the campsite where we got some water and Gatorade, refreshed. Back to the car. All right. Yeah, he's punching the tree and he's not hurt at all. Strong boy, Rafi. The bark is very soft. It's almost like fur.
Yeah. Also, what's in here?
I don't know. It's a hollow trunk.
Yeah.
Somebody cut the tree and a few big stubs.
No, that was soft.
Yeah, I know.
Not a soft fur.
Another campsite. Huge cardio. Rafi and Gigi taking a little bit of a break right underneath this. It's a beautiful one. Such a calm and serene place. Yep, you can see Rafi. We saw some wild turkey right here where there's a crow. Ran away as soon as they saw us. Okay, Gigi and Rafi are making it. We spotted some turkeys, wild turkeys.
Over there.
And there they are.
If there's any beef.
Look here. It's on the other side actually. Yeah, this is the oak tree. Coastal oak. Okay. No, this is definitely not cypress. This might not be pine, but this is not the cypress. No. Could be.
Redwood? I think redwoods are much taller than that.
That's another coastal oak. Yeah. And it's an open landscape by the mountain. pretty winding now. Look at those beautiful valleys around the hills. It's so pretty. You can hear Mommy and Rafi chatter. This is a coastal oak tree. It's a beautiful valley.
Easy, right?
Yeah. Almost there. Probably about a mile more, or maybe a little more. Another bifurcation. We're hitting the red tail trail back. Bifurcating from the Brandon Trail. Rafi and Mama in good spirits. Rafi's a little tired, but we'll make it. It's just about another mile, less than a mile, I think. Can see them at a distance now. Probably another 0.3 miles. Wow. Very exhausted. It's time to be a little hot out here too now. This is infested with coyotes. You can see a lot of coyote poop in the trail. And lots of rattlesnakes and lizards. So you can actually see a lot of lizards run around and cross these trails as you walk. Finally here at the area which closes the loop.
This is the red tail.
We took that loop while going, and we came from here right now, and we're heading back to the parking lot. We got to cross the road, and it's another 0.3 miles from here. So we're finally there. So it took us more than 8.3 as it was initially slated to. It's more like 9 point some miles. Quite an effort, but still in very good spirits. Just so glad to see back in the parking lot. There we are. How long? 4 hours flat. Yeah. We did a 4-hour hike.